What's going on, guys? Aggronix here, and welcome finally to week 1 of the PCL Season 3. I am so excited to start off this season. We have drafted a fantastic team, and we are filled in a league with tons of fantastic battles. You might know Haunter, there's Kraft, there's also Isu, Andrew, who we're playing today. So many fantastic battlers. Zen is in it as well. So many battlers that I hope we will play most of them. There are some that we don't play because they don't fit our schedule. But we might play them in playoffs if we or them reach it. I will see how that goes. But week 1, I'm not going to stress about playoffs. I'm not going to stress about differential. I'm not even going to stress about winning the game. I'm just going to play my best. To be honest, I've been pretty haxed out in battles recently, and I've been pretty upset about it. If you saw our battle against Milotic in the Elysian League, we lost 4-0 because we got flinched on a Fire Fang. And we lived it with our fortress from a Mega Aerodactyl. We flinched, and that was really annoying because I don't know how the game would have gone. I said in the video, you know, we definitely would have won. I don't know if that's exactly true, but I feel like we definitely had a better stab at it than we did if we didn't get flinched, obviously. So, and also in the Hitmontop game, you know, there's a lot of crits in the game. I played with Swag. There wasn't actually that much battle hacks in that game, actually. There was just me not prepping well. So I've had a bit of a mixed few weeks. But you notice, the team we're bringing is Tapu Koko, Tornadus, Therian, Hydreigon, Nidoking, Mega Scizor, and Seismitoad. I fucking love this team, dude. I love this team. Now, we're going to go over what Andrew's team is first. Now, by the way, I'm showing you on this shitty... looking, it's not in the folder by itself, so you can focus on it. Sorry about that. Showdown's being weird. Basically, if you put anything, say if you have a folder like Dream Drafts and you move something within that folder, it'll delete itself from that folder and put itself in another folder called Gen 6. Insert name of the folder here, and it's really weird. I would show you, but I don't want to bother. It's just too annoying because it'll delete yourself and then you have to go find it, and there's no point. So Andrew is a fantastic battler, and you might know him. I was hoping to play him in the playoffs of the off-season, but he made the first semi-finals and lost. I made the second semi-finals and lost, so we never actually got to play. And this is the first time I've ever played Andrew, so I'm really excited to get into this game. Andrew's team consists of the team below ours. It's the 11 Pokemon you see right here. Ignore Mega Scizor, and yeah, I'll put that there. His team consists of Tapu Fini, Garchomp, Entei, Mega Alakazam, Feraligatr, Metagross, Togekiss, Meloetta, Alolan Exeggutor, Golduck, and what's it called? Dusknoir. Now, his team has a few problems. It's a very good team. I'm very scared of his team, but it has a few problems. One of them being he's 3 water types in Tapu Fini, Feraligatr, and Golduck. And I have a Tapu Koko, you know, instantly. And, the only resistances he has to electric are Alolan Exeggutor and Garchomp, which are both 4 times weak to ice. So if you see Tapu Koko sweep, don't be surprised. That's what I'm hoping for. Obviously, it might not happen, but, you know, I'm hoping for the best here. Another thing is that he has 2 mons weak to poison in Tapu Fini and Togekiss. And he only has 1 mon that... one mon that resists it and the other that is immune to it. But the mon that's using Sludge Wave is Nidoking. And Nidoking... Like, you don't want to swap a Metagross in on a Nidoking. That's not going to happen. So, I think we're pretty good on that front. And then, you know, he's got a few, you know, mons like Entei that can really just destroy our team if we're not careful. Choice Band at Extreme Speed does a lot of damage. What's it called? Swords Dance Garchomp. Swords Dance Garchomp is always scary with the wrong team, but you'll see right here, our team does not fear any setup, unless it's a Dragon Dancing Feraligatr. Dragon Dancing Feraligatr is really scary. Thankfully, we do have Seismitoad, which, by the way, actually, is Seismitoad running... No, we're running that. Oh, I kind of want to run... Oh, you don't get Haze. 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 So, yeah, his team, like I said, is scary, but there are a few things, like, I'm not too scared of Tapu Fini. You know, Tapu Koko kind of can swap into it, possibly. Garchomp is always scary. Entei would be scary, but Seismitoad takes it on pretty well. The same with Feraligatr. Mega Alakazam, there's no switch-ins to it. It's a Mega Alakazam. I'm not bringing Uxie this week because Uxie I need Seismitoad to take on Entei, and I can't have Uxie instead, because Uxie could take on Mega Alakazam better, but it won't take on Entei any better, for sure. Metagross, easily walled by Seismitoad and Scizor. Not as much Scizor because it does get Fire Punch, but Scizor does take one Fire Punch, and then U-turns out and then goes and Nidoking or Hydreigon just destroys it. Dusknoir can be a bit scary, but again, not scared of it. Alolan Executor is actually really good for my team if he brings it, because it literally loses to every mon on my team, except for Seismitoad maybe. But even then, I have Ice Beam, I think. Do I have Ice Beam? No, I have Earth Power, Sludge Wave. I have Sludge Wave, and I believe I outspeed. Yeah, actually, Seismitoad is pretty darn fast, actually. So basically, Alolan Executor, if he does bring it, would be really good, but I don't think he will, because, you know. Togekiss is a weird one, because it loses to Scizor. Well, actually, it doesn't lose to Scizor, because Scizor does die to a Flamethrower if he runs the right set, but it does get easily beaten by Nidoking. There's nothing on my team that resists flying except for Tapu Koko, so, you know, Choice Scarf Air Slash might not be his best set, so we'll see what he does with that. But you get the idea. It's a pretty offensive team, not too many walls. The walls that I would consider being are Tapu Fini, possibly Togekiss, Dusknoir, and that's really it. I mean, Meloetta can be run defensively, Garchomp can be run defensively, Alolan Executor can be run defensively, but everything else is pretty much offense, so it's pretty scary to build for. But I think we have brought the right 6 mons. So we'll start off with Fury, the Tapu Koko, Expert Belt, Electric Surge, with Wild Charge, U-Turn, Hidden Power Ice, and Volt Switch. Now, if you see any edits during this team builder, don't be surprised, because I did build this team a while ago. I actually just changed Tapu Koko before recording this video. Originally, I had Dazzling Gleam instead of Volt Switch, but then I realized Dazzling Gleam literally hits Garchomp and Alolan Executor, which Hidden Power Ice does more, so there's no point. Like I said, Tapu Koko is so freaking scary to his team. It literally, guys, one-shots half of his team. You know, it can one-shot the Garchomp if it's not Yachi Berry. It can one-shot the Alolan Executor if it's not Yachi Berry with Hidden Power Ice. Both of them. It can one-shot an Entei after Rocks with Wild Charge. It's guaranteed. It can one-shot Tapu Fini. It can one-shot for Alligator. It can do tons of damage. It does like 50 to 60% to Metagross. It one-shots Togekiss. One-shots Mega Alakazam easily. We're not going to outspeed it, but who cares? You know, it's just really good against his team. And we are speed creeping, I believe, the Garchomp. Yeah, we are. Because Garchomp is the second fastest mon on his team, behind the Mega Alakazam. Now, Tapu Koko is kind of a double-edged sword, because I want to run something that can take on for Alligator if it sets up a Dragon Dance. The best thing I have is Seismitoad and Scizor, which both of them don't really do that, but we'll see how it goes. I don't think it'll be too bad. And Tapu Koko, like I said, if it gets the opportunity, can definitely sweep his team. Next we have Tempest, Tornadus, Therian, Fly'em Z, with U-Turn, Sludge Wave, Heat Wave, and a Hurricane. Now this thing is a fucking threat, dude, alright? U-Turn, Sludge Wave, Heat Wave, and Hurricane basically hits his entire team for at least neutral. Sludge Wave is super effective on the Tapu Fini and the Togekiss, so neither of them can wall us if they try to. Fly'em Z, basically, right, there are a few mons, like Entei, Garchomp, I believe those are the main ones. Actually, those are really the only ones. Meloetta a bit as well, but we U-turn on that. There are a few mons that we really don't have any super effective hits for, so then we use our Fly'em Z and 200 base power Hurricane. I don't know what the move is. I think it's Sky Strike, Super Force, Sky Strike. I don't know. Some crazy ass name anyway. And basically, Hurricane will easily destroy them. Entei after Rocks, Garchomp after maybe a little prior damage, maybe a U-turn from Tapu Koko or something. So that's cool there. Heat Wave is for the Metagross, and U-turn is just for Switch Initiative. We have 4 U-turners on this team. And here comes another one. We have Hydra, the Hydreigon, Choice Scarf, Levitate with U-turn, Draco, Meteor, Dark Pulse, and Shockwave. Now, I know, Shockwave. I know. But I wanted something at least to be able to hit super effectively on the Tapu Fini. In the worst case scenario, if it's 1v1, Hydreigon versus Tapu Fini, we go for Shockwave. And it does 30%, which is not bad, actually. It's reasonably not bad. We have... Wow, sorry. What's that sound? Okay, never mind. We have 112 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, 4 in special defense, and 140 in speed with a timid nature. The speed is enough to outspeed I believe it's a Mega Alakazam 100%, definitely. If he speed creeps another one of my mons, like if he speed creeps Tapu Koko with Mega Alakazam, Hydreigon 100% at speeds, no problem. But I think I have actually EV'd it. I'm not going to check because I don't think it's going to be that important anyway. But, yeah. Then we just max special attack with the Choice Scarf. I want the Choice Scarf because I want a few mons. First of all, Hydreigon is the only mon on my team that can outspeed Mega Alakazam and one-shot it. It also outspeeds Garchomp after the Choice Scarf. Entei. It outspeeds possibly for Alligator after a Dragon Dance. If, you know, worst case scenario, that does happen. Dark Pulse does like 70%, so if we, you know, if after an Earth Power from Seismitoad possibly, you know, that'll be fine. And, yeah, I think this thing is, pretty good. Next we have Nidoking, Rex. Now, Rex, okay, Nidoking was actually a mon that I wasn't originally bringing. Originally I was bringing Uxie instead of Nidoking, as just another support, defensive mon. But after looking at his team again, Nidoking fucking destroys his team. Now, there are a few mons, granted. There are a few mons that Nidoking just absolutely loses to. Garchomp is one of them. What is it? Entei is another one. Entei just Sacred Fires and literally destroys me. Speaking of, I'm going to change you to... Well, I mean, if Nidoking does switch in on a mon, it's going to be Togekiss or Tapu Fini. See, the only way that... I mean, Entei's just going to not going to use priority. Metagross will, though. But I'm not really afraid of Metagross. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this out. Basically, Nidoking can literally one-shot pretty much everything on his team. Earth Power destroys Metagross. We do outspeed it. Bullet Punch doesn't do too much. It does a lot, but it doesn't do too much. Sucker Punch is basically a guaranteed one-shot on Mega Alakazam. Now, if I'm in a position where Mega Alakazam is in front of me and I have Nidoking, I'm going for Earth Power. Because, unless Hydreigon is dead. Because Hydreigon can just come in, and if he sets up a substitute, that's going to be kind of scary. So, you know, I have to, you know, have some mind games there, but I'm going to have to, like, weigh out the odds, you know, in that scenario. So Earth Power just destroys a lot of his team. One-shots the Entei if he swaps in, but he won't, so it doesn't really matter. We have Ice Beam for the Alolan Executor, and the Togekiss, I guess. It was just another move that we could throw on. We don't really need it too much. Sludge Wave destroys the Togekiss and the Tapu Fini, which is nice. And then, yeah, Sucker Punch, like I said, is for the Alakazam, and even for the Garchomp and the Entei, you know, if we want to just hit them before we die. That's also nice. So, moving on to the last two mons, our defensive core for this week are Dynamo, the Mega Scizor, and Slippy, the Seismitoad. Now, I'm really, really happy with this core because it's actually a really nice core. It's a really, really nice core. Mega Scizor with Scissorite Technician with a Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Roost, and Defog, running enough special defense to take Hidden Power Fire from a Mega Alakazam, like 70%-ish. I believe 80 if he runs Modest, which he will. And then it does, you know, it takes on for Alligator decently well because of the impish nature and the bulk. I believe it's speed creeping Metagross, just in case Metagross tries to speed creep me. And yeah, I mean, Scissor's pretty good. I mean, if he runs Fire Fang on Garchomp, that'll one-shot. But it can take on a Tapu Fini decently well. It can Roost and Bullet Punch as long as he doesn't burn me. It should be fine. Defog is always nice as well because we have Tornadus and Hydreigon and Koko who constantly want to U-turn in and out, so I want to be able to make sure the rocks are off our field. By the way, the only rock setters on his team are the Garchomp and the Metagross. I believe... Yeah, that's it, yeah. I'll just check one more time, just, you never know. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, Scizor is, you know, Defog, you know, isn't really too necessary, but I did want to have it just in case. Scissor's pretty good. I like Scizor a lot. Bullet Punch, you never know when that's going to be useful. It breaks a sub on Mega Alakazam, which is important. It also does a decent Garchomp, a decent amount to Tapu Fini. It does a decent amount to everything. It's Mega Scizor, dude. It's going to do damage, dude. Damage. And having reliable recovery on Scizor is just always nice. Now, there are a few mons, Togekiss, Garchomp, Mega Alakazam that can run Fire-type moves. To get the upper hand on Scizor. Then there's obviously you know, Entei, which just destroys Scizor, but I'm not really too afraid of them because Scizor dies in this game and I go in a Tornadus and Hurricane, you know? It's not that big a deal. If Scizor has to die, he'll totally die. I don't care. Next we have Slippy the Seismitoad, literally the thing stopping me from losing this fucking game. Leftovers water absorb with Earth Power, Scald, Sludge Wave, and Stealth Rock. Now, this thing absolutely walls the Entei and the Feraligatr. Now, if it needs to, it'll wall the Metagross. I'm hoping it doesn't have to because I want Slippy to be healthy. But if it has to, it will. We have Sludge Wave as well, so we can actually hit both the Togekiss and the Tapu Fini for super effective damage, which is fucking hilarious. Because the Tapu Fini can't, you know... Actually, I expect a Tapu Fini lead, actually. I kind of expect, like, a Tapu Fini taunt set. I could see that coming. Fast Tapu Fini is actually pretty good for him, because it lets be Nidoking and Scizor. Maybe even an offensive set, I don't know. But yeah, Seismitoad is really, really good against this team. A few things that I don't want to see. I don't want to see a Dragon Dancing Feraligatr. Actually, I don't want to see Feraligatr at all. Even though it's not that scary, you know, after one Dragon Dance, Hydreigon still outspeeds. We still have Sucker Punch. Nidoking, Seismitoad obviously still walls it, but I just don't want to see it, because if I don't see it, it's not a problem, you know, I don't have to worry about it. I don't want to see, I'm trying to be realistic. I think we'll see Tapu Fini because he needs it for Hydreigon, and Tornadus, so I feel like he'll bring Tapu Fini over for Alligator, maybe both, but I expect Tapu Fini. Sorry, I have a cough, so... Garchomp definitely, Entei definitely, and then I kind of expect maybe the Togekiss. Actually, not the Togekiss. It loses to me. The Metagross for sure. Mega Alakazam. I don't know if it'd bring Metagross and Mega Alakazam, but I would. It's fine. Mega Alakazam is gonna take any anyway. Was I speaking English there? Mega Alakazam won't take a hit anyway, is what I was trying to say. And then the last mon, I don't know, possibly Meloetta. That's his third Psychic type though. I don't know if he would do that. Possibly Dusknoir, just for bulk. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you guys are excited for our battle against Andrew, make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first. Make sure to get this video maybe to 10, 15 likes. That'd be pretty cool. 15 is obviously a stretch, but I might post this on Amino. And if you're watching it on Amino, sorry, story kid, what's going on? I have a burp. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna connect with Andrew. And we'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to get into this. As we see his team, he doesn't bring the Feraligatr, which is great. He does bring the Garchomp, Tapu Fini, the Entei, the Alakazam, the Metagross, and the Meloetta. So he does actually bring 3 Psychic types, which is interesting. Look, have fun. So, alright. So, like I said, I do kind of expect him... first of all, he has Energy Ball or Grass now, Alakazam. Can I just... Oh, that's pretty bad prep on my part. I just realized something. Do you get Grass now? Alright, so... scrap that idea. Seismitoad does not wall Tapu Fini, so... That's out the window. So, leads on his end. I think he's going to leave the... I say the Fini, the Garchomp, and the Metagross. Fini, the Garchomp, and the Metagross. I think... Torn is nice. Hydreigon is pretty nice as well. If he leads with Tapu Fini, I'm instantly in a bad position though. If I leave with Rex and hope he's not max speed, you know, that's just foolish. I'm gonna lead with Torn. I haven't prepped too much for Meloetta because Meloetta is like so versatile. I'm gonna leave with Tempest. So good luck to you, Andrew. He does leave with the Metagross, which is cool. Now, Tornadus, Therian, Life Orb. Let's just say we're Life Orb. It's the same thing. We're running. Yeah, we're. What did I just say? We're timid. Metagross, can you one-shot us if your choice band on Ice Punch? I assume you do. Well, Explosion of Meteor Mash does. Holy shit. How much does a Heat Wave do? We're not Life Orb. Let's just say other. Yeah. So I say we U-turn out and we go into Seismitoad. I think that's what we do. U-turn still actually does a decent amount. Like 12% is nice. So I'm gonna do that. If he is Scarf, he can't kill us. So we do it for U-turn. A little bit of damage. I think we go on a Slippy. We can also go on a Hydreigon if we really hard predict the Psychic, or a Psychic type move, but there's no point. See, you know what's funny as well? You get grass knot too. I'm gonna go on a Slippy. Goes for Ice Punch, that's fine. We see his Life Orb, which is interesting. So, here I'm honestly fearing, the Grass Knot. His Life Orb, that Ice Punch did very, very little. If he goes for Grass Knot on my Seismitoad, are you offensive? No, we're that. Grass Knot definitely will kill. Yeah, it's like a 90% in his favor basically. So he won't stay in if he doesn't have Grass Knot. If he does stay in, he's going for Grass Knot. So I think my switch here, well, his switch is either Meloetta or Finny. So I think I'm going to go into Tapu Koko. It's a little bit of a hard read, but if Tapu Koko does come in, Wild Charge, yeah, has a chance to kill. So I'm gonna make the play. Hope I don't regret it. He does withdraw. He is faster. He is faster. Metagross is faster than Seismitoad, which means he might outspeed Scizor, so I assume he's a fast Metagross. So, okay, here's where the really tough play comes. Garchomp is right there. Well, actually, let's be real. He won't go into Garchomp, and he won't stay in. He's going into Meloetta, or this or that. Now, if I'm going to go for Wild Charge, I can also go for a Volt Switch. I think Volt Switch is actually my play, because I can keep the momentum going. And if he stays in, Volt Switch does so much that like it's not a threat anymore. And if he does stay in, I'll probably just go into Tornadus. We'll see if he goes into Garchomp. I mean, he knows that Hidden Power Ice is so obvious. So I just want to do it this one time. I want to also see if he's Choice Scarf Garchomp. Because if he is a Choice Scarf Garchomp, we'll have to play around that. So he does go to Metagross, which I predicted. I did expect him not to go into, you know, something so obvious. So, so this thing does outspeed Slippy. It does also outspeed Scizor, guaranteed, right now anyway. So, I think I'm going to go into... I can just go into Hydreigon and just kind of go for U-turn. U-turn doesn't kill this thing, definitely. I actually think I'm going to go into Tornadus. Yeah, I'm going to go into Tornadus. I mean, a Bullet Punch will do a lot because he is Life Orb, but we do have Regenerator. It's not that big a deal. His play right here is definitely going into Tapu Fini. So I could predict that and go for Sludge Wave, but that's so risky with him sitting right here in front of me. So I'm just going to go... I could go for Hurricane, actually. Let me just check. Because I think Hurricane will kill. I know that's, you know, a little bit of a... maybe an over-exaggeration of his power. But, dude, it does, actually, doesn't it? It's very, very... it's a roll in my favor, basically. So I think I'm going to go for Hurricane. He does swap out. He does go to Garchomp. And we do land the Hurricane, and that does so much damage. So, we see how much damage that does. Let's see right here. See Choice Scarf. Outrage. Cannot kill me. He cannot kill me. I have to land another Hurricane. I don't really want to do that. I also don't really want to go into Scizor because obviously my play is Seismitoad, but I don't exactly want to make that play right now. I think I will just go for Hurricane again. If I miss, whatever. If he's Choice Scarf, he can't kill me as well. I mean, unless he's Adamant. If he's Adamant, I mean, I think it's a roll, but He withdraws and goes on a Tapu Fini. I say we missed this one, to be honest. Wow, we landed! Holy shit. Our luck is turning around. Sludge Wave, not to Garchomp. Whoops, I got really really sad for a second. I was like, I expected that to do more. I mean, we might as well go for Sludge Wave. There's nothing stopping us. With a 200 base power, Hurricane kills. So maybe I should go for the old Z move and kill this thing. I love the way I said that. The old Z move. Because that does kill. But okay, let's think about this. Alright. The game might come down to me hitting a Hurricane on an Entei or a Garchomp, and I don't want that, because I can't hit either of them very well without it. I'm gonna fucking do the meme. What's the meme? Damn it! I was trying. All right. He can't kill me. Go for it. Damn it! Well fucking played. Can't be upset. Can't be upset. Can't be upset. Okay, so a Sludge Wave is guaranteed kill now. I'm just gonna go for it. There it goes. So, I mean, I'm kind of glad I went for it in some ways, because now, I mean, maybe he thought, alright, I'm good. And then Sludge Wave kills. So, that thing being dead is huge, because now Hydreigon has a free Dark Pulse on everything. Dark Pulse is completely free. It also means that not a lot of things... In comes Entei. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Here's where it gets really fucking tricky, actually. I think I just let Tornadus go down and get as much damage off as I can. Because honestly, Tornadus, it Heat Waves Metagross, but not only does Rex outspeed, but so does Hydreigon and Tapu Koko, which both kill at the range it's at. It's really easy. This thing outspeeds Garchomp, but so does Fury and Hydreigon. Actually, I don't know about Hydreigon because... Actually, I don't know about both of them. So maybe it is worth keeping them for that. I don't want to go in a Seismitoad. But I might as well. I mean, fuck it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe if he predicts the swap, he might go into something else. But he goes for Sacred Fire right here. A burn would not be nice. Okay, thank you. So rocks, right? Rocks. Stealth rocks. Stealth rocks. Now he won't stay in because I'm a Seismitoad. I think he's gonna go in either Alakazam or Meloetta. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. If he stays and goes for a Sacred Fire and gets the burn, and he's able to kill me with the second Sacred Fire, or the third, I guess, because he went for one already. That's good plays, but I got my Stealth Rocks up, so I can't be upset about it. Slippy is putting in the work! Ugh! Come on, Slippy. I love Slippy so much. Alright, so in comes the Alakazam, actually, so he does make a very, very aggressive play. Now, right... Ooh... I think he got me. Not won the game and got me, but I think he definitely got me. Oh, NVM. NVM. This still kills. I'm definitely just gonna go for, what's its face? I'm just gonna go for Earth Power. Because if he subs, I'm in a lot of trouble. Grass Knot will kill. There's no point in fucking predicting it, so just go for Earth Power. He traces my Water Absorb, which is cool, and he goes for Energy Ball and kills me, which is fine. So, plays. Hydreigon, right? I mean, like I said, we have rocks up as well, which means Garchomp dies, actually. Wait, did we just win? Wait, the fuck? Dark Pulse should kill. should kill. The water absorb is cool though. If I went for Scald and like he went for Substitute or something, that'd be fucking hilarious. Actually it wouldn't, but it would be scary. But yeah. So we're gonna go for Dark Pulse here. It's free against his team. If he goes into Entei, it gets 2-shot. Extreme Speed can't kill me. Goes into Megros, dies. Stays in, dies. Goes in Garchomp, dies. And he goes in Meloetta, dies. So right here we guaranteed get a kill, basically. I would say Entei is his best play because it means he gets damage off before he dies, but it really isn't. He goes into Meloetta. And that thing does take it. But we are... I mean, if he's Choice Scarf... Ooh, wait. I don't know if Meloetta does get Dazzling Gleam, but like... I assume it does, just because, you know. Does it kill with the Dazzling Gleam on a Hydreigon? It does. It does kill. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can predict this thing. I don't think I can predict this thing. I could also go on Tapu Koko. I could also go on a Tornadus, because I could just U-turn them. And because I can't risk this thing being Choice Scarf. You know, Hydreigon is another way I win. I'm gonna go on a Tornadus. Goes for U-turn. Alright, so maybe he's Choice Scarf. No, actually, Tornadus being in against his team is great, because Alakazam shouldn't be able to one-shot me. His play is Entei. Really? I mean, if he goes in a Garchomp, I have to land a Hurricane, which is scary, but we'll see what happens. If he goes in a Metagross, like Heat Wave, Meloetta was actually like the Mon to stay in with, but so I don't know what we gather from that. He went for U-turn, which is super effective on Hydreigon, so maybe he was Choice Scarf, maybe he wasn't, and I overpredicted. But I'd rather be safe and overpredict than lose the game, because I was just like, fuck it. We'll see what happens, you know? So, Hydreigon being alive, it's completely fine. This Meloetta is really, really low now. It took that Dark Pulse like a champion. Actually, it's Assault Vest. That just clicked in my mind. It's Assault Vest. It's Assault Vest. That was a bad play on my part. It is Assault Vest, obviously, because it didn't do that much at all. Maybe it's not, but come on. I think I just go for Hurricane right here. Hope I land. If I don't, it's fine, because Tapu Koko actually does kill this thing at the range it's at. I'm gonna miss. I've accepted it already. We do land and we don't kill. He goes Strike of Fire and he does kill. So this is kill. I say that just because I want to Mega Evolve. So Tornadus does go down, and I definitely owe you Defog. Yeah, we're gonna go to Scizor, just because we get the Mega off, and we also just kill this thing. If he goes for Extreme Speed, well, he can if he's Choice Banded, which I assume he is, because he one-shot a Tornadus. Tornadus isn't a bulky mon, but I assume he has to be Choice Banded to one-shot me. So we'll see what happens right here. He's ahead, but I mean, we kill the Meloetta right here. Entei dies upon re-entry, so I don't understand that play. In comes Metagross, who definitely has Fire Punch, and he's going for it. I'm not even gonna like pretend that I'm going to think about this. He's going for Fire Punch. He's going for Fire Punch. Goes for Ice Punch, fucking great play. But then I go on a Tapu Koko and I win anyway, so it's whatever. He goes for Earthquake, even better. And I think that's just the game. Unless his Garchomp is Choice Scarf. Well, a Bullet Punch plus an Extreme Speed might kill me. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Bullet Punch does come off. Life Orb. So we'll see what happens. If the Garchomp comes out, I think Garchomp dies. Entei just dies. Garchomp dies. Oh, Entei dies. Tapu Koko still outspeeds this thing, and if he goes for a Dragon Claw to kill me, Tapu Koko, you know, That thing dies. And then comes Mega Alakazam, which realistically shouldn't be able to take a Dark Pulse unless he's really bulky. But even if he's bulky, I don't expect this thing to get any kills. So there it is. That's the game. We win 4-0 against Andrew. Oh, Jesus. Andrew and the Linoones. Wasn't expecting that result. I think we played really, really well. The Tapu Koko didn't even get a kill, I don't think. It did. It was working around it. Hydreigon it killed the Metagross. It killed the Garchomp. It killed the Alakazam. Who killed the Finny again? That was Torn. So yeah, that's the game. I think we played very, very well. I'm happy with the performance. It was a pretty short game. It was very. I feel like this team is going to be like that. There's going to be a lot of short games. Either we do really, really well, or we do really, really poorly. You know, that's just kind of how this team is going to go, because it's a very, very offensive team. Torn, Tapu Koko, Hydreigon. It's all about predicting and mind games with the immunities that they all have. Actually, it's pretty cool. So yeah. That's week 1. We have a long journey yet to go. You see all these people like, yam, 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 yam. But these people don't matter. They don't matter. They don't matter at all. The only people that matter right now is us, because we are now 1-0 with a positive 4 differential. Nice start to the season. I have no idea who we're playing next week. I assume it's either Nox or Champ, so I will update you probably during the week in a video who I'm playing. But for now, thank you guys very much for watching, and with that being said, have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.